What's going on, everybody? It's Glenn for the latest news. And if you're new here, make sure you like, share, comment, subscribe. I know I'm super late. I know we got Raw in the next few minutes, but better late than never. I just want to shout out JD from NYC 206 and solomoster for a great show last week, Tuesday. I can't wait for tomorrow night. TNT show for the week. I usually catch it like Wednesday mornings though, to see what them guys got to talk about. Cause man, they really tore the house down last week Tuesday show. It was a great show. Them guys it's magic together. I can honestly say them guys work magic together. Make sure you guys go follow JD206NY. And make sure you go follow solomoster for the most best review content on wrestling community, and YouTube. Guys work wonders. But we're gonna get into a bunch of things here. Excuse me if I'm all over the place. I'm a little, like I said, I'm a little late, but better late than never. We're gonna get into a bunch of things here. We're gonna start with Monday Night Raw. Monday Night Raw was Sheamus and Gunther had a great match. Them guys work well together. There's no doubt about that. Gunther came out on top with a submission decision. And also the highlight of that night was Ricochet and Dragunov had a great match. But it wasn't really much the highlight as far as with the draft and stuff like that. Wasn't really much to highlight there on Raw this past Monday night. I'm not gonna lie, but it was overall a decent show. Could have been better. We always look for better, but they giving us what they could give us, leading up to the King and Queen in the Ring pay-per-view, which is in about 2 weeks, I believe. 2 weeks time. So that should be real interesting to see. But it's been a bunch of things happening in the wrestling community. Like I said, excuse me if I'm all over the place, but I'm gonna give you the best review that I possibly can with the time that I can. This is a Raw review. I'm gonna start giving you guys the reviews again on the show, because sometimes I do forget. I'm human. Like I said, it was a decent show on Monday Night Raw. Like I said, Gunther and Sheamus had a great match. Sheamus is looking back in shape. That's a shout out to Sheamus. Ricochet and Dragunov had a great match, and it was just a whole bunch of, I'm not gonna lie, it was a whole bunch of mumbo jumbo after that. Raw, it wasn't really much to really look forward to or highlight throughout the show. I know Jay, he had a qualifying match as well. I forgot who he fought, but he ended up winning, but it's all set up to have, I believe Gunther's gonna win this King of the Ring tournament, as well deserved, but it's kind of set up to where we really kind of don't know, because we got both Raw and Smackdown sides, so it's kind of hard to determine, but we definitely know what the final competitors of the Monday Night Raw one is going to be. It's definitely going to be Gunther and Dragunov. But them guys had prior history back in, I believe, in the UK thing, when they had the UK thing going, and they had such good chemistry with matches there. So they trying to build that up with those two talents, guys, somewhere down the line, which will possibly be within this tournament, the King and Queen tournament of the Ring. Like I said, Raw, it was good, it was decent, but it didn't really lead up to much expectations leading into a King and a Queen in the Ring. Like I said, wasn't really much to highlight with it, besides the great match between Sheamus and Sheamus and Gunther, and Dragunov versus Ricochet. That was the highlight matches of the night. Then we got AEW on the other hand. What can I say about AEW besides what's now already said? Just first of all, we're gonna start with the Trent and Orange Cassidy thing. I mean, I see where they going with it, but it with the whole Trent power driving Orange Cassidy on the steps, and he just like, even I was like, oh, he just got up after that, like it just went in defense, like over a power driver to the steps. Like he's supposed to have sold that a little better, or they should have had him sold that a little better, man. That was yeah, that was a head scratcher right there when Orange Cassidy pretty much got up from that power driver from the steps. And I mean, I don't know what AEW is doing. They got Chris Jericho and I call him Big Cass, but he go up, we all know his AEW name, but they got something going with that. I don't know where they going with that. Then they got Don Callis, possibly Alana with Orange Cassidy, but that looked kind of fishy. Then he got Swerve Strickland that had a run-in with his old faction, and they end up turning on him, and they don't understand why they end up turning on him. It was just a whole. Edge had a great match with Brody King at the main event for the TNT title. It was a gruesome match. But besides that, I didn't even know why they was fighting. Like, why was Adam and Brody King even fighting? Why was they even feuding to begin with? I just don't understand, man. I know they got their pay-per-view coming up, Double or Nothing. And like I said, AEW usually always delivers on pay-per-views. But but after that, once they go back to the regular scheduling shows like Dynamite and Collision and Rampage, which people really like myself even check out, because we all know AEW Dynamite is like the head show of the programming. So we look forward to what happens there rather than Collision or Rampage. So it's like, I don't know what to say about AEW. Like I said, I want them to stick around as long as they could. They definitely got the talent over there, but the story is just I don't know, man. I don't know what to follow over there. Like I said, they got the whole Trent and Orange Cassidy thing, but I don't even know why they even broke up. Like, there ain't even no real reason why they even broke up to begin with. Like, it's just. Then Kenny a mega announcement from the hospital. I don't know, man. It's just I don't know what to say about AEW. How host for AEW, I'm gonna still check it out. Definitely gonna check out the pay-per-view, but I don't know what to say about them. Then we jump into Smackdown. We got a surprising challenge for Cody's WWE Undisputed Championship. His next challenger, which surprised everybody, was Logan Paul. Like, Logan Paul is, and like everybody pointed out, it's not really much talent on the SmackDown roster to challenge for Cody's belt. I mean, you got Randy over there, but that's gonna happen, but it's gonna be somewhere down the line, It's definitely, Randy and Cody is definitely gonna happen, but just they not trying to have that happen as of now. But besides that, you got LA Knight. LA Knight was even on SmackDown this week, man. A lot of people was disappointed about that, even myself, man. I don't know what they doing with LA Knight, man. SmackDown was decent. We had the Bloodline with Solo Sikoa, pretty much pressing Paul Heyman, and if you guys seen it, you already know what's up. He pressed Paul Heyman like, yo, I spoke to the tribal chief, this, that, and the third, and he said it's alright, I'm doing, which we all know is not the case, but that's the story that they're going along with. So, and that's honestly what people like myself is tuning into with the whole new Bloodline storyline, because that's going to be real big in the long run, especially when the Tribal Chief Roman Reigns come back. That's definitely going to be a story, a long storytelling in the making, possibly leading up to Survivor Series, like on some Endgame stuff or whatever the case may be. Like, you know, I said, Smackdown was a good show, decent show. Jade Cargill had a match with Piper Niven. She had her first single match. She had a great match. She showed her ass. I'm not gonna lie. It was a decent match between her and Piper Niven. Besides that, what else they had? It wasn't really much matches to highlight on SmackDown that mean to catch the eye. But I know, like, with the whole Logan Paul and Cody Rhodes thing, I believe both titles supposed to be on the line. I know Cody for sure ain't losing. That's for sure, damn sure. If anything, he's winning. But a lot of people got mixed emotions behind the whole thing. They feel like Cody don't really need to have the U.S. belt along with the WWE belt. And I kind of feel where they coming from, because Cody, that means he gonna have to pretty much work double if he holds that U.S. belt, or he decides to want to vacate it at the winning it. But I feel like it's gonna be like a swerve in that match with him and Logan Paul, possibly a like DQ or a no contestant type of thing, because I don't see that, like everybody else don't really see it in a complete total finish, like a clean finish with Cody. Like I said, for sure I know Cody is not gonna lose. If anything, he's gonna win, but I don't think it's gonna be a clean finish with the whole him and Logan Paul thing. Like I said, I know SmackDown don't really got much people to compete with Cody with that title besides AJ Styles. A lot of people thought they was gonna run it back, but that would have been nice to see for them to run it back. But that ended up not happening. You know, like I said, SmackDown wasn't really much to highlight. For those of you that seen it or whatever the case may be, like, yeah, you know what I'm coming from with that, but it wasn't really much to highlight there. More Easter eggs from Uncle Howdy though. He's supposed to definitely make his way possibly at the King and Queen pay-per-view. I'm hearing that some people broke the code. It was like 19 days, and that's the days of the next pay-per-view, which is King of the Ring and Queen pay-per-view. So I'll be waiting to see how that turns out. But like I said, also want to shout out again solomoster and jd206 NY for the TNT show. I can't wait for tomorrow to check it out. I can't wait to check out Solomosters and JD's review on Raw. I'm gonna get mine possibly by tomorrow. But yeah, you guys let me know what y'all think. Like, share, comment, subscribe.